Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jenny. If it's the first time you are coming across my video, you are welcome. Please do well and subscribe. Thank you. My returning subscribers, you guys are welcome. Thank you all guys for subscribing to my channel. Thank you also for stopping by. Please stay tuned and watch till the end. Thank you. So today I'll be teaching us how to cut this beautiful gown with ruffles. So this is the dress we are making. So I have my 3 years of fabric here. I have the lining. I couldn't get the exact color. The color is somehow, so I couldn't get the exact color. So I have the material here. The zipper. I don't know whether it will blend, but I'll still go and look for the zipper that might match it, but I couldn't find it. So here is the thread. I got the exact thread. So let's draft it first. Up at the half length, I will draft it on the pattern paper before I will transfer it to this. This is the lining. So I'll set this aside and bring our pattern paper and draft on it. Our half length is 15 inches. Our half length is 15 inches. So here, so I'll add 1 into it to join the half length. So I'll be using 16 inches. Then our off the shoulder will be 5 inches. You can off the shoulder, you can use 6, but I want to use 5. So here is our starting line. I'll place the 5 there. I'll place the 5 this way and mark our half length, which is 16 inches. Then I will mark 8 inches as our armhole. Then our underbust, the underbust 13 inches. I will connect the lines. And after connecting the lines, I will be at this area, which is our starting point. I'll mark my shoulder measurement divided by 2. So I'll be using 7 inches. 7 inches here. I start my bust measurement divided by 2. For now, let me connect the armhole. So let me just connect the armhole first. Just slant it. Don't curve it too much. So just connect it this way. Don't curve it too much. For now, let it be like this. Okay. I will mark my bust span measurement divided by 2. My bust span measurement divided by 2 is 3.5 inches. So I will be adding 1 in. I will be adding half an inch to make it 4 inches. So I will mark it. So I'll mark the 4 inches all around, all through here. So here is the 4 inches. Remember, this is our starting line, our armhole line, our underbust, and our half length. So after inserting this bust measurement here, bust measurement, I inserted my bust measurement divided by 4. Then I'll be using 3 inches allowance. So I'll mark 3 inches allowance. Here is 3 inches allowance. Then at our underbust, I will divide my underbust measurement divided by 4. I will insert it here. Then I'll add my 3 inches allowance, or 3.5, but I'm using 3 inches. So my waistline measurement divided by 4, my half length, I will insert it and insert my 3 inches allowance like this. So I'll connect the lines this way. Then after connecting it, this my bust span measurement that I marked, I'll fold it out like this. I have to fold it out like this. Just fold it out. I'm making it to be simple. There are so many ways to cut this. There are so many ways to cut it, but I'm making this one. I think it will be simpler, easier. So after folding it out, I will mark. You can still see the lines here. So here is my underbust. Here is my armhole. Here is my underbust line. Here is my armhole line, and here is our starting line, which we remove 5 inches as our off the shoulder. So that means my bust measurement is you count it 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 is 8 inches. So that 8 inches I will divide it by 2. So as you can see, the bust from this line to the underbust is 8 inches. I mark the 4 inches. Then after the 4 inches, you add half an inch, because we'll be stitching here. The upper part, we'll be stitching it with half an inch. So 8 inches, so 4 inches here plus half an inch. I'll mark it here. So 4.5 from this upper part to here is 4.5. I'll mark 4.5 here. So I'm marking 4.5. So this 4.5, I'll just rule it out. So I will just rule out this 4.5 here. Then at this upper part, I will go in by 1/2 inch. And this upper part, from here, I will go in by 1/2 inch. Remember, it's still folded. I will go in by 1/2 inch. Then at the under bust, I will also go in by 1/2 inch. So this is 1/2 inch. This is 1/2 inch. Then you make a curve and stop at this our 4.5 inches. I'll make another curve and go and join this one. So let me just make the curve and show you what I mean. So from here, I will curve it like this. So I will curve it this way, and then curve the upper part, and then curve this one. Just make a curve with your hand. So this is the under bust. We'll stop here. So after stopping here, here is also 1/2. So this 1/2, you also put 1/2 on this 1/2 length and bring it down. And bring down the line this way. So here is it. I have to cut it out. Remember, we have already added our stitching allowance. So you can still add like 1/2 inch here. So let's just add 1/2 inch. So we will not have any shortage at all. So let's just make it 3.5 as our allowance. So let me just add 1/2 inch allowance, so that we will not have any shortage, because we'll be cutting and also join. So I also added 1/2 inch here. I will extend this line like this. So this one now, you trace it. So this is how the curve will go. So we are through drafting this. I'll have to cut it out. So I'll set this one aside. Let's cut the back. So to cut the back, remember how we do the front. You deduct our 5 inches, then mark the armhole line. So here we will not be using our here we will not use the under bust. We only use the waistline. Here is our waistline and the 1 inch I added. I will be marking the bust point. Whole line. The bust line. The 1/2 length and our 1 inch for joining. So it's also like 1/2 length here. I will mark out 1.5 inches for zipper allowance. So for this shoulder, all our measurement will start on this line, on this zipper allowance line. So our measurement will start from there. So for this shoulder at the back one, we'll be using our shoulder measurement divided by 2. You deduct 1.5 inches from it. The reason why I did not deduct from the front 1/2 length is because we'll be joining. We'll be using so many things. After cutting, you see we folded and cut out 1/2 inch, making it 1 inch. Is almost going. We'll still join it with 1/2 inch. We'll still join the breastpad with 1/2 inch. So for this one now, I will divide my shoulder measurement divided by 2, then deduct 1.5 inches from it. I will mark it out. So I will mark it. Remember, all our measurements will start from this zipper allowance line. So I will mark our shoulder measurement divided by 2 minus 1.5 inches. So I'll mark it here. Then this place, I will mark my bust measurement divided by 4 and mark my stitching allowance. I still use that 3.5, or let me just use 3 inches here. So I will mark 3 inches here as my allowance. I will extend the line to this place. Then from there, I will connect it this way. I will connect it like this. You don't have to make it too much curve. So I'll connect it this way, not too much curve, so that my this thing will not be showing. So at the waistline, I'll mark my waistline measurement divided by 4 plus our 3.5 allowance. So I'll connect. So I'll mark it and then do the same thing here, like this. I'll connect. This then for our darts, I will mark out 4 inches for the dart. Mark out 4 inches for the dart. So the dart will start at the bust point here for the back. I will mark it out like this and connect it on a straight line. Then at this waistline, I will go out by half an inch, half an inch, half an inch, half an inch. So I will connect it this way and connect it this way. So for this side, at this zipper area, from the outside, I will go in by half an inch to eliminate the bulge. I'll go in by half an inch here with a slant curve, small curvy. I will just put it this way and go up. I will just do it this way and go up like this. So here I'm eliminating this zipper bulge. So for this dart, you can measure the dart. So we added 3 inches allowance for stitching allowance and everything. I think even if we take this 1 inch here for the dart and half an inch here, we'll remove it. So it will be 1.5 here. I think we still have extra 1.5 inch to stitch it, but you can choose to add more allowance. For me, the allowance is okay for me like this. So for the neck line of this one, for this back, I will come down by 1.5 inches to connect the back. I don't want a straight back, so I will just make a curvy back. I don't want a straight back. I will curve my back, the back like this. From here, I will go straight like this because here is zipper allowance. So I'll go in like this. So we are through with the drafting. I have to cut it out. So after cutting it out like this, and this front like this, I'll have to cut it on the fabric and the lining. This is the fabric we'll be using. You notice that the gathers on the dress has like 3 layers. The upper part, which is our half length, the second half length. So I will cut it out here. So the length of our dress is 50 inches. So for the down part of the dress, the down layer, I'll be using 10 inches for that one, plus 1 inch for joining and folding the down part. So I'm making it 11 inches. So I want to cut it out. I'll be making it 11 inches. I'll connect it and cut off this one because it's gather that we'll do. So I'll cut off this one. So after cutting this one, I'll set it aside. Then the second layer. So 50 inches minus 10 inches. It will remain 40 inches. 40 inches minus our half length, which is 15 inches. 40 inches minus 15 inches our half length. So we'll have 25 inches remaining. So we'll mark out 25 inches here. So the 25 inches, we'll cut it out. Then I'll cut this one. I have cut it on the fabric. So this is the back piece. This is the back piece with the lining. So I'll set it aside. The back piece with the lining. So here is the front piece with the lining. So here is the lining. So here is the front piece with this lining. I'll set them aside. Then here is the half cut, the second layer, which is 25 inches. So here is the third layer that I'll gather it here, then gather this one. So after cutting everything, I also cut the lining like I said. So I'll be joining this part. With the fabric for the front. Then I'll join the lining separately. Then for the back, I will insert that separately. Then I will sew it with the lining. At the front, there's one ruffle there. There's a ruffle on the front. So I've got this long something, which is measured 4.5 inches. I'll use half to stitch it, then use and fix it. Stitch it, I will double it. So I have one of this, then another one of this. So I will stitch it together and bring it out to the front. Then I have to stitch it with the lining. I have to turn it with the lining. Here is the back piece, here is the lining. I've already inserted the dart, like we said. So before stitching it with the lining, here is the strap for the sleeve. So I made a strap for the sleeve. You know, we deducted 5 inches as an off shoulder for the off shoulder sleeve. So we deducted 5 inches from the back and from the front. So what I will have here now is 10 inches. So I added just 1 inch, half to join it. So before you insert, here is our neck region. Here is where I will insert the sleeve. I will also insert it here and cover it with the lining. So I'll go over to the machine and stitch here, close up the armhole and stitch here. I use this side to bring it out. So I have done the back piece. So let's set it aside. For the front piece, here is the front piece. Here is the front piece. So before stitching it with this lining, there's one ruffle here. So before turning it with line, there's one ruffle inside. This ruffle that is there. We measured 4.5 before. So I have stitched with half, remain 4 inches. Then we will now gather this. I will now gather this. So look at how the ruffle enter. So from the center of our breast, from the center, we move like this. This is how we are going to sew it. Sew the ruffle there. Just make a curve and come down and meet the underbust. I'll move this way. So that's how the ruffles will go before we can turn it with lining and the sleeve. So let me go over to the machine to gather this ruffle. Then the one at the down, the other ruffle, I'll also gather it first. After making these ruffles, I have to insert it here. Like I said, you get the center of this. Like I said, you get center of this, which is here. Then at this breast point, you go out by 1 inch and make a curve. You meet the underbust and go like this and stop here first. So I'm coming in by 1.5 for now. So I'll fix it like this. I'll fix it this way. I'll stitch and go like this. Go like this. Go like this. Go here and stop for now. Then this one, I will cut it off. I'll still attach it somewhere. So I will stop it here. Or you can make it double. If this ruffle is too much, your own is big, you can still make it double. It depends on what you want. You can still make it double. So I can choose to make it double and stop somewhere here and make it double. So that depends on me. But the one on our thumbnail, it has only one ruffles, but I can do my own like that. It depends on what I want. And then cover this with my lining at the up. The reason why I choose to attach the ruffles first before putting this lining is because this ruffle will go inside. It will go inside the neckline. It will go inside this way before. So let me attach it first. I'll come back. So before attaching these ruffles, I only pin it down. The beginning, I pin it down. So before attaching it, here is our sleeve. I have to fix it here. So let's fix one first. So let me just fix this one first, because so I have to fix one of this. Since the ruffle will pass here, I have to fix this sleeve first before fixing the ruffle, before passing this ruffle there. So let me just stitch this sleeve like this. So let me just stitch the sleeve before passing the ruffles round. Only this one. Later we'll continue, or you can just fix the two together. It doesn't mean anything. So let me just do it. So I have finished attaching the ruffles on this place. After I finish attaching this ruffle, this is how it will be. So I will now insert the other back this way. I will now stitch the other back, the other sleeve. It's because of the sleeve. That's why I'm inserting the back now. So I have to insert the other sleeve this way. I will pin it down. So I have to pin it down like this. Then bring our lining. This is our lining, and place on top of it. I will just place the lining this way. So this one, I will still keep it down. I will still keep it down. Then fix our lining and stitch the upper part, stitch the neck and the sleeve and the sides. So that's what I will do. I'll come back and show you. I'm through stitching the ruffles and turning the lining. Look at this side. So I want to attach the down part on it now, on this upper part. So what we'll do, the down part has the pocket. It has pocket. If you want to insert the pocket on it, that means this ruffle that we made, this down ruffle, this down gather that I made to attach here, I've already gathered it. You have to divide it into three. If you divide it, the front one will be bigger. Just divide it into two. Then insert one on the front piece. Then the other one, you divide it into two again, and insert one here and insert one here. But what I will do, I will not do it like that. I don't want, the person doesn't want the pocket. So I have to stitch this thing. I have to stitch the front and back together. I have to stitch the front and back together first. Stitch the sides. So after shaping it out, as in using my measurement to shape this thing, I will now add the down part to it. Then I'll add the other one, the other down one to it. So let me face the side. Let me place my measurements here. But before I shape the side, this zipper area, I have to stitch it with a loose stitch. I'll use 1 inch that remain. I'll use 1 inch allowance to stitch the zipper. So I will stitch this zipper with 1 inch allowance here with a loose stitch. So let me close it up. So after stitching the sides, I have to open the zipper allowance at the back. I have to open the zip side. So let's now insert the down part on it. So for this down part, I have measured my waist. After stitching the size of this half cut, I have measured my waist, the waistline here. So the gathers I made on this down part, is also the same length with this one. So I have to insert it here. See where it will be. So I have to insert it here. Can you see it? But before then, there's another ruffles here. There's another ruffle that will go through the back. So I have to make it. I will add the ruffles on this down part before I can insert it. So let's start. So let me keep this one aside. For the ruffles, here is it. For the ruffles, I have 9 inches here. I have 9 inches here. So I will measure it. The 9 inches, I'll fold it into 2 to make the ruffles. So after, I want it to be double. That's why you can choose to make it 4 inches or 5 inches. Can make it, use choose to make it the 4 inches or 4.5 inches. Then fold the down part. You can choose to divide it to make it 4.5 inches. Then fold the down part. But before you make your own single, if you want to make your own single, the 4 inches you add half an inch, making it 5 inches to fold the down part. But since I'm making mine double, it's 9 already, so I will only fold it and gather it like this, and gather the ruffles and join to the down part. So I have gathered the down part. For this down part, I have gathered, making sure they are equal. I have to place it on top of this. I have to fix it on top of this and stitch it. So I will join them together after joining this now at the down part, we have to join the upper part to it. So I have to, so the next thing to do is to join this upper part to it and then attach the zipper at the side. So after attaching the upper part to the down part, I have to turn it to the wrong side. I want to add lining. This I have to insert this lining to it. Fix the lining. I'll fix it from here like this. Then after fixing it, I will use it to cover it this way. So after inserting the lining on it, fixing this lining on it. After fixing this lining on it, I have to insert the zipper. This is the zipper I can get. I did not see the actual color of this, so we'll be managing this zipper. So the next thing now is to insert the other gather, the second layer of this gather, which is this one. I've already gathered it, so I will insert it at the down part. After inserting it, I will fold the down part and our dress is ready. Thank you all guys for watching.
Please like, share and comment. Thank you.